best to stay with them, force LeBron into a very tough shot. He made it anyway.
You know they're going to come out with intensity and pass to the open man. Yes, they lead the league in steals, and the Warriors had 20 turnovers.
Tony Douglas.
That's the pass I'm talking about, east-west.
And that's the finish. LeBron had a lob about a week and a half ago where he got above the square. That's 12.5 feet high. Iguodala, Draymond Green, David Lee, Steph Curry, and Harrison Barnes first playing time for the Warriors. Bosh rimming that in, and we check in with Rick Bucher.
Will it be Draymond Green? Will Spates come out and do it?
LeBron on Draymond again.
Boy, those are tough shots.
Can't play him any better than that. LeBron at 2 to end the quarter as he hits the 3.
Spates gave him too much space there, so he did a little back step and just impossible to cover. Video coordinator job. Good help, got a foul, and that's the strength of LeBron James.
Wow!
Now it's interesting because he went right at Harrison Barnes, and Harrison Barnes seemed to go away from it. Maybe he was afraid of a blocking foul, but he had position. I thought he just might go straight up. Exactly. Still a single-digit game here.
Lob blocked by Beasley. He came down and put it in. You're just going to have to make some of these open shots, and the Warriors are not. Ray Allen 3.
Doesn't look like he's too concerned about it.
LeBron all the way to the rim. LeBron carries on. Setting up Bosh for a dunk.
Of the game, but sometimes he has to break out of it to help the club.
LeBron corner 3 in response.
He likes hands on the guy, so watch it with 2 hands.
LeBron driving and finishing.
That's what you call a first step.
LeBron very quickly in the open court.
Same thing you guys did. LeBron James, best player in the game, is driving from the corner, and nobody comes to help. Let's see how they respond, Bob.
Well, they just responded with a blatant turnover and gave up a 3. Well, now Miami is 7 of 8 in the second.
Effort has brought them back into it. Ray Allen, corner 3.
Just didn't get enough glass. A little thin. And they got a 3 right here.
And that's money. This is the Warriors want anyone but LeBron to shoot. The Heat want it to be other people besides Curry. LeBron down the lane.
Yep, they clear it out.
Clock at 5. Iguodala moved. LeBron. LeBron wants it on Klay Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Step back is perfect. Shot clock at 5. At 3. Rises for 3. Buries it. The greatest player in the game today with 32. No shot clock. You need 1 stop. Do you send multiple players at LeBron?
Here's James against Iguodala. 3 seconds to go. 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James has done it with 1/10 of a second left. James with a major league 3. Yes, you gotta have heart, you gotta have will, and you gotta have the skill of a champion to do what LeBron James has just done.
Oh my, he was taking that all by himself. He had that planned all the way. He knew that a 3 could win the game, or at least get the Heat with that 1-point lead. And you know, people are talking about Durant as the MVP right now. Hold off on that stuff, people. The season is not over, baby.
Tony, talk about her Spoelstra's decision not to call timeout. Why did he do that?
Because he doesn't want the opposing team to set up their defense, get in the right guys that could guard the different guys on the court, you know, maybe get in a smaller team, bigger team, and he trusts LeBron James' decision-making. When you got a guy like LeBron, and usually Dwayne Wade's in at the time, you let those guys decide how to win the game, and LeBron came through.
You cannot secure an attempted shot inside of 0.3 of a second by rule. They didn't double LeBron James. They didn't send a second defender. And they let the greatest player in the game take the game-winning 3. Well, LeBron James' first game winner ever was in this building as a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
At the same end.
Back on January 23rd in 09. The first game winner he ever hit. So they've adjusted the clock to .2. This can only be tipped.
Yep.
This cannot be, you cannot secure and attempt a shot. This can only be tipped. Otherwise, it's waved off by rule.
Kuzma-Chan.
There is a reason why you lift all those weights and shoot all those shots and do anything else you do. LeBron James, what in the world happened there on that last play?
I was going for the win the whole time. I had to redeem myself for leaving the game open. We're missing that free throw, and you know, Steph Curry came down, got an and-one, and Spo told us to go. You know, I was able to get the ball, and I was going for the win. We're either going into All-Star with a huge road win, or we're going to go in with a loss.
What did it take again on the next night in the fourth quarter collectively to get this thing done?
This team is, they put so much pressure on your defense, man. Start with Steph. And then the rest of those guys, man, David Lee, Klay Thompson, Harrison Barnes, even Iguodala made a tough step back after losing the ball on Shane. And we just needed to execute offensively, get enough stops, and get enough, you know, make enough shots on the other end to keep it close.
Last year, you all were excellent on the backside of back-to-backs. You are now 8-2 on the backside of back-to-backs. What does it say about your team that when most teams can call on a nice excuse, fatigue, you all don't and tend to win?
It's all about grinding out for us. You know, we got a no excuse, you know, attitude, and you know, the second nights of the back-to-back, you know, you're very tired, but at the end of the day, you got to suck it up. We're not the only team that have back-to-backs, Jacks, and this was a huge road win for us going into the break.
And finally, the decision to play all 12 in the fourth quarter. You haven't done that in a little while.
Yeah.
Why so tonight?
No, I wasn't coming out. I don't have another game till Sunday. You know, I told Spo leave me in, and I need to try to get this win.